Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Today in this video I will show you how to make a resume builder, a web-based application using the Django. Django is a framework for the Python. So a framework is basically a complex of the components. So why do we use Django over here? There are many reasons as we want we use something very slow framework. So Django, number one, Django is very fast. We want to waste all the time in the configuration. Number two, there are majority of the components available in the Django. Number three, the security. Basically everyone want to secure the data of their users. And number four, the scalability, that we would be wanting multiple features in this. So using Django we will get the multiple features. So here in this project we will be using the HTML, CSS, JavaScript in the front end. So HTML we will be using to design our page, CSS to improve the design, and JavaScript to make our website interactive. So to run certain process or the web-based application, we are required to use something in the back end too. So here we will be using the Django over here in the Python. So moving towards the requirements, we would be required to install to run our project, or let me show you all the requirements. They are: first, you have to download the Python, any version the available version you get from the Chrome browser. Just download it and install it. I have already downloaded and installed this Python. So let me show you which version I have downloaded. Just open this command prompt cmd. You will type here Python -- version. So you can see I have downloaded the Python 3.7.3. Once you have downloaded the Python, you will get the pip. So I'll check the pip version, pip version. So you can see the pip 2.1.1.2 is available here, and then you will make a folder for your project, directory for your project, using the command make directory, whatever the name you want to give to it as project. As I have already made a directory for my project, so I won't make it again. Then you would move into that folder using the command cd, whatever you have name given to that directory, and then you will be required to make a virtual environment using the command make virtual env and give it any name. Let's suppose as I have given it the name test1 and enter. So the virtual environment would be created for your project. Then you will move into that virtual environment using the command cd, and then type the name you have given to it. As I have given the test1 name to it. Then as you are into the virtual environment, then you would install the Django over here using the command pip install Django. As I have already downloaded it, so I won't download it again. Then let me show you which version I have downloaded it using the command Django -admin version, enter. So you can see that I have downloaded the version 3.2.3. So up till now we haven't done any coding. For to run our code we would require some IDE, and I will be using the Visual Studio Code to run my project. So to run your project you would be requiring some specific type of command, and that command is python manage.py run server. Once you press enter, this would create an IP address for you, and you will be able to see the output of your project. So this was all about the requirements. You would be required to fulfill all these before doing any sort of coding to make a web application. Now I would move towards the Visual Studio Code. Once you have downloaded the Visual Studio Code, just install it and open it, and then you would go to the files and open that folder of your project. As I have already opened my project, so I would directly move further. So here I have many files. First I have the file over here as manage.py. It is the very important file in our project. It is used to manage our project. So after the file manage.py, we have the secret.key file, which is used for the deployment of our project in the server. So it is a very short secret key over here. Then we have the urls.py, which is containing the admin stuff. And the most important file over here is the settings.py. If we want to make any changes into our project, we will go to this file settings.py. We have different things in this settings.py folder. So you can see we have all the apps we have installed up till now. Later on we can see all the templates we will be using in the Django project. We have some databases. Obviously, if we want some web-based application, we would be requiring some database to store the data of the user. And later on we have the password stuff to secure the data of our users. And yes, the database would be providing us the SQLite. And then, so let's not discuss much about this file, as we won't be editing this file very frequently. But remember, this is the very important file. After this, we will move towards the running of our project. So first of all, we have to enter into the folder we have made on the CMD using the command cd, and the name I have given to it is resume builder. I'll press enter. It will take some time, and then I will be into that resume builder folder. So it's done. Now I will move into the virtual environment I have created here previously using the command work on. I have named it as test1. I will press enter, and I'm into that virtual environment test1, and then I will simply run my project using the command. I will type python manage.py run server. So when I will press enter, it will generate an IP address for me. It will take some time in the reloading. As you can see, it had generated an IP address for me. I will copy this address, or I can directly run this IP address pressing Ctrl plus click. So it will directly take me to the output of my project. So you can see this is the interface after I run my project. This is the IP address, and you can see the port number here is 8000, and this is the first look of my project, the resume builder. My name written on the top, username, password, login, create account. So you can create different accounts, as I have created already some accounts. So I will move into those accounts. You can see I will type them. I have given them some password, and then I will click on login. So you will see I will move to that resume. It will take some time. So you can see that I have given it some data, some information: professor, Ikra University, April, the joining date, ending date, and what are the details about. So this is the user account. You can click on this. Here you can give all the info. You can change the password, update account info. This is my resume. So now I will log out from here, and I have made another account. Just I will log into that just to show you that it's working smoothly. I will simply log into it. It will take some time, and then it will show me the resume. I have given the information to it. You can see it's giving me all the information to me. So let me show you how to make another account. Okay, so now I will show you how to make a new account, a new resume. just simply click on the create account. Here you will give the username, and then you will give it some password. Just make it short. And then simply press on create. So this is how you can create a new resume using, you will give it some title, and you will give it some title as, then you will give the company name, will give the start date, and then end date and some description, and then simply click on the create. So your resume will be created, and then you will have to click it's okay. So it's updated. Now just log out from here, and now I will show you how to change the background color of the login page. So now I will go to the Visual Studio Code, and I will open my code. I'll make it blue for this time. Later on we can change it again. And I will save it and run it again. So a new IP address would be generated. So it's taking some time in the reloading. Okay, it's done. So I'll simply refresh it from here. So you can see the background color of the login page is now blue. So now I will show you how to change the top heading of your login page and how to change the text over here. I will move back to my Visual Studio Code, and I will make some modification. As you can see that now the color was white. Now I'll make it red. Now I will modify the text from my name to resume builder project. Okay, so now I will rerun this project. It will take some time in reloading. It's done. Now I will simply refresh it. You can see the text and the color of the top heading has been changed. Now I will show you how to change the color of these login buttons. So I will again move back to the Visual Studio Code. I will make some modifications over here, and here. Okay. Now I will rerun this project. I will refresh it from here. You can see the color has been changed. Let me make the background white here so you can see clearly the changes being made here. Okay. So the background color, I'll make it white again. And I will rerun my project just to show you the changes I have made in the buttons very clearly visible to you. So I'll refresh it. As you can see, the changes being made into the buttons color. So okay, so I have again changed the buttons color of the login page. Hope so you have understood all the techniques of our project. If you want the code content, I will provide it to you in the video description. Hope so you liked our video very much. Share it with your friend, and don't forget to subscribe our channel. That's all. Thank you very much. Allah Hafiz.